Coach, Chicago got 39 points in the first quarter. They were nowhere near that the rest of the ball game in each quarter. What did you do defensively? How did you switch things up?
We talked about it in the huddle, but our guys, they know that 39 points in the first quarter is unacceptable for to try to win a game. And we all just talked about it, held each other accountable, and said we got to come out and be better. And they did. To their credit, they came out, they executed the game plan defensively, and that leads directly to our ability to play offense.
Look, Coach, I don't know about you, but it felt from our end that was playoff intensity, playoff atmosphere in this building, and you were able to kind of harness the energy and feed off of that. Is that kind of the idea of what you guys need to do in this building?
Most definitely. Our crowd was great. Our fans were great. The energy in the building was fantastic. And those are the type of games that we have to come in and execute, and we really played well, especially in the second half. We executed on both ends of the floor. But our defense, once again, it was stifling. So I'm proud. We're all proud of our guys and what we did tonight.
You said all season, you want Devontae to be aggressive. Just what do you think about him doing that?
That was great. That's the Devontae that we are accustomed to seeing. We know every game he won't have 30, but just his awareness to just be aggressive offensively for us, and we needed his scoring.
Yeah, and him and Jose kind of keep that fourth quarter run for you guys. I mean, just what do you think about Jose's ability to continue to impact the games, despite being an undersized player?
He's great. His energy, his fire, that kid he's amazing out there. He just goes and plays hard every single possession. Sure, he'll make some mistakes, but his intentions are in the right place. And over again, we're putting him on the floor. We're putting Herb on the floor. Rookies, Trey as well, and those guys are getting better and better. Najee, same thing. And it's great to see, especially from where we were to where we are now. This is the vision that we kind of have for our group.
And was there a talk in the locker room like, look, Devontae, you got to keep the fro from now on?
For sure. He can't change his hair now after scoring 30. So hopefully next game he'll have that same look. But no, he was aggressive. He shot the ball extremely well. And this is a big time win for us.
And you spoke about, where you guys come from. I feel like I asked you a bunch of times this season, hey, this is the record when BI is out. This is what it's looking like when BI is out. Now you see these last 3 games, y'all are really starting to find a rhythm. What have you seen, lately, now that y'all are figuring out how to be successful even when BI is not out there?
Well, I think the blessing within it all is that we have guys that are resilient no matter what. We don't use guys being out as an excuse. Those are facts, but we just come in the gym. We continue to work hard. We execute. And look, we want Brandon back. He's a huge part of what we do. It's hard to replace what he brings to our group, but it just means there's opportunity for other guys, and they have to step up and execute the way we did tonight. So the blessing is that we're getting to that point. We still got work to do. Still, 9 games left. So we're not, getting ahead of ourselves, but at the same time, I love what we're seeing from our group.
So how big was it to finish that second half the way you guys did, considering the 2 that you have coming up here this weekend that are going to be pretty big?
Yeah, coming off the road trip, I think gave us some confidence and momentum. Winning in San Antonio, winning in Atlanta, especially Atlanta coming down the stretch, that was a game where we really had to execute. They got back in it. And then Charlotte, same thing. We didn't win that game, but going over the tape and film, guys understand we had some missed opportunities, a couple turnovers down the stretch, and this is where we have to just be really good the last 5 minutes of the game. We did that tonight.
Trying to access the way I make sure you don't get fined. But Charlotte, the Herb call goes against you guys, and it seemed like you lost a little bit of defensive footing down the end. There was a stretch today where some calls looked like they were going against you, some texts maybe in a second, and they responded differently today. How did you like how your team responded to the kind of in-game adversity that was kind of thrown at them?
It was great. It speaks to the resiliency of this team. And look, I'm myself as the leader, one of the leaders of our group. I'm trying to lay off the referees. It's a tough job, and we have some of the best referees in the business. With that being said, we have to respond better. We got to stop the technicals and just continue to play. Things are not going to go our way. Our group understands that. And to be quite frankly, we haven't earned it yet. But we will. And that's the key. Keep working towards our goals, stay focused. And the guys did that tonight, even when things wasn't necessarily going our way in terms of the fouls. Now, it's hard to argue. We shot 34 free throws. So I don't want to argue too much about that one.
Hey, Willie, what were your thoughts about Larry's debut?
Larry was he was great. A little rusty, you know, with some of his floaters and touch, but he picked it up as the game progressed. And we all can see that he's going to play a big role for us coming down the stretch. So we're excited to get him going. We're excited that he's healthy and playing, and hopefully we can continue to progress with his minutes.
Coach, before that big fourth quarter, Trey Murphy got you 5 important points at the end of the third quarter. How big were they?
That was huge for us. I'm on Trey a lot, and he knows that, but I'm on him because he's the type of player that can be really good for us, and he understands. Just keep getting better. Get yourself in a position to shoot the ball, attack the basket when you have opportunities. That dunk at the end of the quarter was huge for us.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.